All right, so welcome to today's amazing class. Okay, if you can hear me right now and you can see the screen, just type loud and clear in the chat. Today is going to be pretty fast. Yeah, and I'm not going to be showing my face because I really wanted to pay attention to every details I will be showing on the screen. Okay, so if you can hear me as I speak right now and you can see the screen, just type loud and clear in the chat so that we can start right away. Okay. And if you have anyone who needs to be here, okay, you were here yesterday and you know what we're going to be talking about today, and you can even see what we're going to be talking about today on the screen right now. If you have anybody who needs to be here, who needs to see this thing, if we want to talk about, share the link to them to get them in here right now so that we can get started right now. Okay, loud and clear, loud and clear. All right, so welcome everybody. Yeah. We are going to be talking about how to naturally heal your body of any chronic illness so you can finally stop depending on drugs forever. Okay, and everything I'm going to be sharing here is based on natural healing secrets, and they are backed by science, backed by the latest scientific research. Are you excited? Okay, if you're excited, let me know in the chat. Okay, all right, so how to naturally heal your body of any chronic illness so you can finally stop depending on drugs forever. Enough is enough. You've used chemical drugs for too long, and God did not create you to come and depend so every day on drugs. Okay, there are certain things that has made your body unable to heal you, unable to reverse all these chronic illnesses: high blood pressure, ulcer, arthritis, liver function decline, kidney function decline, cataracts, stroke, all of these things. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be sharing in this class. All right, so my name is Dr. Ayo, and everything you will learn here are 100% effective only when you apply them. Okay, so knowledge without application is more or less like a waste. Okay, so everything I'm going to be sharing here, listen to them and apply them step by step accordingly. Okay, people who have done this have gotten a lot of results. Okay, we have people who have lost weight, who have lost stubborn weight. Okay, we have people who have been able to bring down their blood pressure. People who had 200 over 120, bringing their blood pressure down to 125 over 76 in 3 months, and they've been able to stop relying on blood pressure medication like amlodipine and all these. Okay, we've had people who were able to ditch reliance on eyeglasses, medicated glasses, to see, to read, to drive, glasses that they've used for over 30 years, based on what I'm going to be sharing in this class. And after doing this for over 6 years, I've done this, I've been there and I've done it. I discover why it is very hard for you to actually reverse chronic sickness. Okay, there is the hard way and there is the simple way. There is the hard way and there is the very difficult way. And I have 3 facts that you must know before we start this class properly. These facts are very, very important before we start properly, and I need you to pay rapt attention right now. Fact number 1, you see, over time, every drug will have a serious side effect on your body. The thing is that you are not made to rely on all of these drugs. Basically, they were there to sustain you, to stabilize you. For example, if you listen to some adverts for some drugs on TV or on radio, you do hear that after the advert they make this statement that if symptoms persist after 3 days, do what? Consult your doctor. That means these medications are not something you are supposed to rely on. For example, you woke up in the morning, you had pains all over your body, or you had headache. Okay, you could get paracetamol, which is very common in Nigeria. You take them, but that paracetamol, that painkiller, is supposed to just stabilize you. It's supposed to bring down the pain so that you can have enough energy, strength, and vitality to be able to go out, probably to the lab, to the hospital, to see your doctor, to know the reason why you're having your pain. You see, headache is not a sickness itself. Headache is a symptom of so many sicknesses. Okay, there are some people that when their blood pressure rises, they have headache. There are some people that when they're about to have their menstrual pain, they have headache. When they're about to have their menstruation, they have headache. There are some people that when they are not sleeping well enough, or when they are stressed out, they have headache. Why there are some people like me that when we get very hungry, we have headache. Okay, so And there are some people that when they are down with malaria, they also have headache. So headache is a symptom of so many sicknesses, so many health conditions. So headache in itself is not a sickness. So when you wake up in the morning and you discover that you're having headache, and you take paracetamol, the paracetamol will bring down the headache, okay, so that you have enough strength to be able to go out and now look for what actually caused your own headache. So you find out what caused your headache and then you treat yourself. Okay? But what happens is that when people use paracetamol to bring down the headache, they don't go out to look out for what caused the headache. So that's why you discover that probably the next day, after waking up the next day again, you see that the pain comes back again. And what do they do again? They take the paracetamol again. The third day again, the pain comes back again. They take the paracetamol again. Sometimes it could be your knee. The knee pain comes back again. So they keep on taking the pain medication every day. And they see that this pain keeps on coming back. Why? The pain medication is not the cure to that issue. It's just to stabilize you, to reduce the pain so that you're able to go out and look for the solution. Okay? But you keep on using it regularly back to back, and then it leads to serious side effects in your body because the medication was not created for you to take forever. So you just start having problems like liver damage. It leads to weak erection. Consumption of all these drugs for a long period of time can also lead to heart issues, even abnormal weight gain. In fact, it can even affect your kidney. Most times, or a lot of times, if proper care is not taken, it leads to death. So that's fact number one. So every drug that you've been taking will have a serious side effect on your body if you use them for too long. Fact number two, your body is designed to heal itself without drugs. Your best doctor is your body. Your body knows how to heal itself. There is, the way our body is being created that helps to heal. Okay? So when you have an injury, while we're small, when you have an injury, with time, we notice when we're healthy, young then, when we're age 3, age 4, sometimes when we have injury, it happened to me. I know that if I tell my mom that I had an injury, I was going to get beaten because, I've been warned not to play rough. So we don't even tell them at all. And over time, we see that the injury, the wound heal on its own. But as time goes on, as you grow older right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, how many of you can have a wound or injury and it will heal itself easily just like that? Okay? See, your body has started losing the power to heal itself. As we age, as a lot of things that are not supposed to go into our stem start going to our stem, as our organs start declining in their function, so we start losing the power to heal ourselves, and this leads to chronic issue. That's why you have been unable to heal yourself. Your body has been unable to reverse these chronic illnesses that it has been battling with you. So fact number 3, your chronic illness is slowly killing your cells. Now, you are here right now. Your body's healing ability, has gone down. You've been taking drugs for so long and it has started giving you side effects that and some that you are not even aware of yet. Now, these chronic illnesses are now killing your cells gradually. They are causing more or less like a permanent damage to your cell gradually. So when the cells in your organ starts to die, it affects the tissue, and then when a lot of tissues in your organ starts getting disordered, your organ starts to fail. So you see somebody who says, okay, they had heart failure, heart attack, cardiac arrest, kidney failure, they go blind, they no longer have erection, they become infertile, they're always having miscarriage, they're always having pain, they can't walk anymore, they have joint stiffness. All of these organs that are failing are as a result of a lot of cells in this organ that are slowly dying because of the chronic illness. Okay, this is why people with chronic illness always end up with all sort of organ failures, and the secret to stop this is to stop the cellular damage. So if you want to really put a stop to chronic illness, you need to stop the cellular damage, the damage to your cells. Okay, that's basically the number one secret, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of them with you in this class. Okay, are you excited? Are you excited? So you can actually trigger your body to heal itself and reverse your chronic illness. Yeah, I know your body's healing power has been going down over a period of time based on what you've been facing, based on the consistent usage of chemical drugs, based on the consistent damage to your cell, but you can trigger that body healing system. It's still there, it's just dormant, it's getting weakened. You can trigger that your body's healing, power, so that your body will start healing itself and you'll be able to reverse your chronic issues, so you can finally be free of drug in just 3 steps I'm about to show you here. Okay, but before I go ahead, how many of you would like to finally be free from constant use of drug? How many of you would like to finally gain that freedom? You want to break free from constant usage of drug regularly? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I want to be free from constant use of drug. Of course, drug has its own place, but reliance on drug is what I'm talking about. You want to be free from over reliance on usage of chemical drugs. Let me know in the chat. Okay. All right. So in this training, here is what we're going to cover. The first one is I will talk about what you need to know or what you need to do to reverse your chronic issue and be finally free of drugs in 3 steps. You've said you want to be free from over reliance of drugs. Okay. I'll show you what you need to do to reverse your chronic issues and gain total freedom from over-reliance on drugs in just 3 simple steps. Number 2, in this training, I'll also show you, or I will cover how to easily force your body to heal itself. There is a trick, there is a system to ignite that healing power of your body. I'm going to cover that to show you how to easily force your body to heal itself. And 3, I'll cover what you need to do to pause the death of your cells caused by these chronic issues in just 10 days. Okay, the cells that has been getting weakened, that has been dying slowly, I'll show you what you need to do to stop the progression of this death caused by this chronic illness in 10 days. Okay, are you excited? And there is a reason why I need you to take this class seriously. Look at one of my clients. This man had this wound that refused to heal. It was like a diabetic ulcer. The wound refused to heal in his leg, and when it started as just a small wound. He hit his leg against the center table in his sitting room, and from there it became worsening like this. This took him over 12 years spending going from one place to the other. But at first he thought it was a spiritual attack, so he went to to a spiritual home, and those ones took all his money. They wasted his time for 5 years. So by the time they discovered that it was not a spiritual attack, that it was a physical problem, they took him to the hospital, but by then it was too late. The hospital said the leg was going to be cut off. He had to be amputated, okay? So this ulcer was as a result of diabetes. And because of this, the 3 wives that this man had left. He had 8 children from these 3 wives. They all left. The mosque left. Normally religious houses are the place we are supposed to get the most love, but this time around is the opposite. These days the community also got tired and everybody left. Okay, so he became devastated. In fact, he was dying faster from loneliness than from the sickness itself. But fortunately he met us, and after going through what I asked him to do, after he learned how to heal his own body using the simple secret I'm about to share here with you in this class, the dead cell in his leg started healing itself and it came back to life. We got his blood pressure, his blood sugar level controlled. And when the leg started healing, he was able to start going out, to go to malls, to go to functions and all these. Everybody that left him came back. The 3 wives came back, one after the other. The children came back. They brought the imam, they brought the afars to come and apologize, to come and all this. That's how we do in Africa. Once we've committed something, when we want to go and apologize, we bring religious leaders, bring pastors. So they apologized after leaving him. So every place that this man has gotten rejected before, or they started inviting him back, to functions, to meetings and all sorts. Okay, but the basic thing is that this was done without a single chemical drug. Look at the difference in the pictures. The one on the left, which was before he used My Secret, and the one on the right, which was just 90 days after using My Secret. And he had been down with this issue for over 12 years without any single chemical drug. How amazing is that? I'm going to be showing you these secrets in this class. But before I go, there is one elephant that I need to address in this room, and that is the elephant of spiritual attack. This man that I showed you previously also made that mistake of thinking that the problem was a spiritual attack and not knowing that it was just a diabetic ulcer. Because as he was, if he didn't take care of the diabetes, if he didn't take care of his blood sugar level, that wound was never going to heal. All right, same as this woman. I'm showing you a picture on the right hand side. She had an issue for over 22 years before she met with me, Dr. Ayo. What was the issue? Every two years she always vomits blood. Every two years she vomits blood. When she starts vomiting blood, she go to hospitals, she get treated, they place her on medication, she gets relieved. 2 years after again, the blood will come again. That's how it keeps on coming. 2 years. So because of that, I just want to ask you, how many of you will your son bring a woman to you that he wants to get married to, and this woman always vomits blood every 2 years? So every man ran away. The church ran away. They felt she was a witch. They were even calling her a witch categorically to her face, that she was a witch. Okay? So she felt it was a spiritual attack. But every sickness is not a spiritual attack. Let me just take that fact. Okay? If you go to the lab and you run a test, you go to the hospital and you're being checked, and whatever is wrong with you is detected, what is wrong with you is not a spiritual attack. Hospitals can never detect spiritual attack. Lab can never detect spiritual attack. So if you are still in this class listening to me right now and you think whatever is wrong with you, whatever is wrong with your health is a spiritual attack, then this class is not for you. Okay? This class is not for you. Now let me proceed. So some people ask me that why am I doing this class for free? I have some of my colleagues who are asking why am I doing this thing for free. I know how much my colleague would charge for what the value you are getting already. Okay, my simple answer to you is that I want to raise the awareness of the dangers of chronic illnesses and the solution. Okay, because I was once in your shoe. I need you to know the dangers of the chronic illnesses. Some people don't know how big or how dangerous what they are facing is. Some people think high blood pressure or hypertension is a child's play. Hypertension is there to kill you, straight up. Some people think blood sugar issue, insulin issue, stress. Some people think stress is a child's play. Stress is going to kill you. Stress is not there to play with you. Stress is not something you just pat on its back. No. So some of these things are there to kill. They are very dangerous, more dangerous than you think. Moreover, the solutions as well are things that you can actually do, things that you can put in place, things that you can adjust, and you can start getting improvements almost immediately. But a lot of people do not know, because I was once in your shoe. As you can see that picture, that was years back. I used to have constant malaria every time, malaria, up to the extent that the pharmacy where I used to get drug already knew me that I'm a regular malaria drug buyer. So there was one day I went there to get malaria drug, and before I could tell them what I was there for, the attendant said, Mr. Deji, as usual, Abi. So they already knew me. So I felt embarrassed. Everybody in the pharmacy laughed. People that were there for the first time were asking why as usual. So they started explaining to those people, it was unprofessional, of course, but I felt very, very embarrassed. So that day, as I was walking out of the pharmacy after getting the drug, I said to myself, I made up my mind that was going to be the last day I was going to come back with the over-reliance on drug, that I was going to find a lasting solution to my regular malaria issue. So I went online, I searched, I tried different things. I know you must have tried different things as well, okay? I tried different supplements, I saw a lot of adverts, I heard a lot of adverts on radio as well. A lot of friends recommended different things to me to try. I tried a lot of herbs. I tried a lot of medications. I tried a lot of combinations. All those things that I've tried. Yes, I've tried. Some were a little bit. I got some, result a little bit. Some were zero. And all sorts, I know some of you too must have gone through a whole lot before you got here. You've tried this, you've bought that, you've spent so much money. You've done a whole lot of things. Yes, I know. I was once in your shoes, okay? Then I came across one regimen online. The regimen, part of it asked me to actually adjust some food. I was asked to stay away from flour food. I was asked to stay away from cold food. I was also asked to stay away from meat. As a student, staying away from flour food is one of the hardest in Nigeria, because almost about maybe 50 to 60% of the food that students in Nigeria eat, tertiary institution, is flour. Okay, bread, flour, spaghetti, flour, noodles, flour, snacks, flour. As a man, young boy who doesn't cook, all these things, it's just a typical Nigerian. Okay, so it was very hard staying away from flour as a Nigerian in a Nigerian tertiary institution. But I tried it. I did it for 14, 15 days. On the 15th day, I had an overnight event. I went for the event and I was exposed to a lot of mosquito bites. Before, once my malaria got worse to the extent that even one bite of mosquito, the next day like this, I would just start having symptoms of malaria. It was so terrible. Like, I was tired of that kind of life. So on the 15th day, I was exposed to a lot of mosquito bites, and I was already sure that I was going to have malaria symptom the next day. Fortunately for me, the next day I woke up, no symptom. The symptom I used to have: bitterness in my taste, joint pain. I used to stretch a lot. My urine will be colored. I'll be feeling sleepy. All of these were not there. So I said, okay, maybe I should wait for the second day. I waited for the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, no symptom. I was like, wow, this is really, really crazy. So that was when I knew the power of our diet. The power of our diet. And this is some of the things that I'm going to be letting you know in this class. So that was how I was able to gain freedom. So I adjusted the regimen, worked for me, and it has started working for a lot of people as well. I'm going to be showing different people that this regimen has worked for, and I made a whole lot of research and a lot of research to make this work for different kind of ailments. Okay, therefore, if you have any chronic illness, I will explain what happened to your body using a generator as an example. Okay, please pay attention. If you have any chronic illness right now, please listen to me. I will explain how this happened, how this starts, what happened to your body using a generator as an example. If you're an engineer, you should know what the generator is. Okay, generator that we put on at night to give us light when NEPA fails us. Okay. All right, so look at the screen. Okay, so this was once your body. That generator, look at it, that tiger generator, they call it a pass my neighbor in Nigeria. Okay, it's neat, clean, all right, and new. So that's just how you were when you were a baby. Your body was new, healthy. Everything was working as it should. Of course, on the average, we have babies who come with illnesses, but let's just work with the other side. Everything was working as it should. Your eyes were working properly. Your immune system was up. Your kidney, your organs were working as they should. Okay. Then over time, as you grew, as you start eating a lot of food, different foods, the one you eat at home, the one you eat out, the one you eat at parties, the one you don't have control over, the way it was planted, the way it was cooked, the way it was processed, the way it was preserved. You started inhaling a lot of smokes. Those of you who smoke intentionally, and those of you whose job has to do with smoke, you're a caterer, you cook at home, or as you work every day, all these motor vehicles, generator sets, they put out smoke in the air. It mixes up with the air. We inhale them in and out. Okay, we inhale dust every day, every single day. We inhale dust. If you want to know, go out of your house for 3 days, lock every outlet, lock every door, every window, every outlet of your house, lock it down. Go out for 3 days. On the third day, when you come back to your house, just open your door, just go to your center table or on your TV set, just swipe your finger on your TV set, you find dust. So we are inhaling dust. Even if you don't go outside, there's dust in your house every day. So we keep on inhaling all of this, and over time we're taking different toxins. We use different drugs for different treatments, for malaria, for typhoid, for different ones. So over time, look at that cup. So before it was like this, we're very clean, neat, but as time goes on, as you start inhaling all of these things, your body starts deteriorating. Look at what generator looks like now. So generator, which is your body, begins to break down. So it is like, if you are 35 years and above, let me know in the chat. In fact, this 35 years is just I think it's now 25 right now. A lot of 25-year-old are having serious issues. But as from 30, as from 30 years of age, you keep on losing a lot of muscle mass every year. All right, so let's just stick with 35. So chronic issues start having pain. Before, when you sit down and you want to get up, it was easy, but now when you sit and you want to stand up, you have some funny cracking sound in your knee. Before, you could do anything, you could walk, you go to work from Monday to Friday, you go to choir practice, you play football, you still go to church on Sunday, attend 2 programs, 2 services, you rebel service, regular service, do all sorts, and you're still okay. You still go back to work on Monday, go back to school. But now, by the time you work for 2 hours, you're already on it. You're already tired. You're already weak. Anytime you eat lunch, you fall asleep. You're having pains. You have constant malaria. Your blood pressure is on the rise. You're always sweating extra right now. You urinate more than before. You feel sleepy. You have puffy eye. You're always having headache. Things have started. Okay, in fact, people are even scared of getting to age 40. They call age 40 age of sickness. They said every Nigerian, by the time you get to 40, you must have had one problem you are battling with in your body. Okay, so now to get this generator to work fine again, what you need to do is to service the generator. You service the generator, exactly the same thing you have to do to yourself to get your body start working back like it used to be, or very close to what it used to be before. You need to service your body. All right, so here are some chronic illnesses and what happens to your body if you don't service your body. So if you have high blood pressure and you don't service your body, it will lead to heart attack, it leads to kidney failure, it leads to stroke, it leads to sudden death. If you have diabetes and you don't service your body on time using the right steps, okay, it can lead to kidney failure, it can lead to sore, amputation, like I showed you the picture of that man. It can also lead to death. It can even lead to high blood pressure. Okay, if you have high cholesterol and you don't service your body on time using the right step, it can lead to heart attack, it can lead to stroke, high blood pressure, death. If you have obesity, you're unable to control your weight. Okay, it can lead to miscarriages, it can lead to difficulty in breathing, you can't breathe properly, it can lead to joint pain, death. Hormonal imbalance as well also leads to fibroid, miscarriage, stress level, issue, blood sugar issue, insulin issue, weight gain, unnecessary weight gain. It can even lead to death. Okay, even infertility. Inflammation, if you don't treat inflammation for too long, inflammation can lead to high blood pressure. Yes, yeah. Arthritis, ulcer. Yes, inflammation leads to ulcer, hemorrhoid, weight gain, and so on and so forth. So body servicing is a must. It's not an option. It's a must, because you've used your body over time and you've accumulated a lot of rubbish per se over time, which is why I believe you are here, because God wants you to be here. If you believe you are here by divine orchestration, if you believe God wants you to be here to learn these things so that you be free from all of this issue, if you believe that your prayer has been answered today, let me know in the chat. If you believe, let me know in the chat. Okay, all right. So who is interested in knowing how to service their body and how to reverse their chronic condition? Drop a comment in the chat. If you are interested in knowing how to service your body and reverse chronic condition, drop a chat in the box. Drop a comment in the chat box. Drop a comment in the chat box below. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Now, this is a big disclaimer. This class is not for you if you think your illness is spiritual. I said it earlier on. I need to reiterate it, because I have a lot of people who have killed themselves just because they believe that their problem is spiritual. Meanwhile, it had nothing to do with anything spiritual. Okay, of course, we're all spiritual human beings, but a lot of people's problem are not spiritual attacks. So this class is not for you if you think your illness is spiritual. I personally think that if your sickness can be tested in the lab, then it is not spiritual at all. You've gone to the lab, you measure your blood pressure with a blood pressure monitor, and it's telling you that your blood pressure is on the rise. That blood pressure issue is not a spiritual attack. If it was a spiritual attack, plastic blood pressure monitor that was made by Oyinbo can never test, can never detect high blood pressure that is a spiritual attack. If you want to detect spiritual attacks, you have to go to those who have that spiritual power. The church, the mosque, and the traditional worship place. Okay, so it is only spiritual if you are sick, but the doctor cannot find what is wrong with you, and that also sometimes does not mean it is spiritual. Okay, but if you've gone to the doctor and what is wrong with you cannot be detected, then in that case I cannot help. You don't know what is wrong with you, you feel it is spiritual. Okay, I cannot help you. But if your chronic illness show up in a test, then watch this to the end. Everything I share here will make you better, will get you better. So a very quick one. If you know that you are with me, type detect in the comment section. If your illness or if your health condition has been detected or was detected or can be detected by any form of health examination, you can be checked, you can be tested, and you can go through some scans, and these things can be seen. Then type detect in the chat. Detect in the chat. Let me get to type detect in the chat, okay? Detect, okay? All right. I'm waiting. Let me grab a glass of water. Perfect. So if you typed detect, then today is for you. Now let's get started. Are you ready? All right. So lesson number 1, the 3-step secret. The 3-step secret to fixing your chronic issues. Your chronic issues, there are 3 steps that you need to go through, one after the other. The first, the second, the third, to fix this chronic issue. All right. You see, this is the 3 steps to servicing and healing your body today. To service you, just as you are going to service the generator to make it start functioning better, these are the 3 steps you need to service your body so that your body can start healing today. Let's look at them one by one. Secret number 1. Okay, move more and rest more. When I'm talking about moving more, I'm talking about exercising. But look at what's on the screen there. Stress is not the same as exercise. Stress is not the same as exercise. So there is a thin line between stress and exercise. Pay attention. When we say you should exercise, people do not know. So people think because they go through stress, because you spend the whole day in Oshodi market, hawking, looking for what to buy, you stress yourself. Yesterday you had a party, your dad's birthday, and you were, involved. You did a lot of things. You were going up and down, or you were buying goods at Abba markets. That does not mean you exercise that day. There's a thin line between stress and exercise, and the thin line between stress and exercise is in the brain. Pay attention. You don't get this information out there. The thin line, the determinant of whether what you do is stress or an exercise, is the brain. When you engage in any physical act and your brain interprets it as stress, your brain responds by releasing stress hormone, cortisol. More of that, okay? And more of that in your blood will lead to inflammation, will lead to pain, will lead to high blood pressure, and in fact can even make you gain weight. That is why some people who exercise to reduce their blood pressure find out that their blood pressure keeps on increasing. There's some people also that exercise, they go to the gym to reduce their weight, to lose weight. They find out that they see no result. In fact, they're gaining more weight. Okay, that is because what those things you are doing that you call exercise, your brain is interpreting them as stress. But if the brain interprets your physical activity as exercise, it releases a feel-good hormone, which in fact reduces your stress. Okay, so once any physical activity you engage in isn't a selectively conscious one to stay healthy, your brain doesn't register it as exercise. So please stop mixing and confusing your daily stress. You are climbing the staircase to and fro, back and forth as a substitute for exercise. Your body might be interpreting it as stress. Some other person might be doing it and probably their body is not releasing so much stress hormone, while you might be doing it and it could be the opposite. Okay, so stressing yourself is not exercise. There are techniques to exercising. Okay, there are techniques, there are things you need to put in place, there are steps to exercising. There are things you need to consider when you want to count anything as exercise. If not, your exercise can even produce more free radicals in the body and even kill you, even worsen your health condition. Okay, so people who don't exercise, these are the people that will say they live a sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary life is very dangerous. It's even as dangerous as smoking. So not exercising, if you don't exercise, you are almost the same as somebody who smokes. Okay, so the side effect is similar. The power of the side effect is similar. So this means your heart will not pump enough will not be active enough, and it could lead to metabolic breakdown that cause chronic illness and make it worse. Let me ask you, how many of you exercise today, yesterday, for the past 7 days up to today? How many of you have not missed exercise, simple exercises? Okay, how many of you dedicated a particular period of time each day to exercise for the past 7 days up to today? Let me know in the chat. See, that's just a quick audit. You see? Can you see? Okay. You dedicated a particular time, not as if you just came by mistake or by coincidence. You dedicated okay, every this period to this period, maybe every 6 a.m. to 6:05, or every 7 a.m. to 7:00, or every 8 p.m. to this. I've dedicated a particular period of time, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes, or 20 minutes, to do some exercises at home, simple exercises that you planned, not just by coincidence. Let me know in the chat. All right, that's why I talked about this as the first one. Okay, so the focus of exercise is to make your heart pump, okay, to make your body sweat, and thirdly, you enjoy exercise. Let me re-emphasize, you enjoy exercise. So it is not your exercise doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to carry big weights, you don't have to carry heavy metals. No. Simple exercises that can work are swimming. Swimming is a form of exercise. Cycling is a form of exercise. You can have a bicycle and cycle around your estate or within your compound, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Walking, just brisk walking is also a form of exercise. If you cannot brisk walk, you can just walk around your estate, walk around your streets in the evening. Bouncing is also a form of exercise, okay? So it doesn't have to be something complicated. Apart from exercise, resting is also very important. I say move more, rest more. And people in Nigeria, are mistaking resting for laziness. So let's talk about resting. A lot of people interpret resting for laziness. So when they see people resting, they believe that they are lazy. Even God rested, my dear friend. God rested. So you just walk. Some people are doing 3 jobs together. They work as a primary school teacher and they close by maybe 2 p.m. From that 2 p.m., they already have maybe one stall, one shop, one kiosk that they are selling stuffs, and at the same time they're also doing tutorial lessons, doing this, doing that, blah blah blah. No rest. In their street, they also have a lot of responsibility. That is CDA chairman. In the church, they're the treasurer. So after everybody closes in the church, they still have to wait back to do some accounts and do some meetings, do all this blah blah blah. So there's no time for rest at all. In the family, they are very important. Without them, they cannot have any meeting, they cannot make any decision. They go from one meeting to the other, one this to the other, from work to this, and blah blah blah. No time for rest at all. Okay, I'm reminding you that even God rested. So there's a big difference between being lazy and resting. Of course, they are easily confused, but there's a big difference. We are to work when the sun is up, probably 16 hours. Do whatever you want to do in 16 hours, and you rest when the sun is down. That's for about 8 hours. You rest, and you don't have to be the one doing everything you are doing. There are certain things that you can delegate. There are certain things you can outsource. There are certain things you can cut off. Delegate some to your wife, delegate some to your husband, delegate some to your younger brother, delegate some to your younger sister, delegate some to your elder brothers, delegate some to your maid. Delegate these things so that you have time to yourself. Delegate some to your children. Your children are 13 years, 14 years, 15 years. You are still doing laundry for them. You can, cut out some of these things so that everybody can, everybody will have a piece of the cake, and you have time to yourself as well. Okay. So you work when the sun is up and you rest when the sun is down. Okay. And we are also supposed to listen to our body. Know your limits. Your body will tell you your limits. Some people can work more than you can. You can work more than some people can. So you can't compare yourself. You can't say because your friend is doing this, your friend works extra time, your friend works extra shift, you also can. No. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you whether it can do these things or not. But the thing is that we don't always listen to our body. We force our body to continue doing this, and even when it is showing us that it can't, we force it until it breaks down, and then we spend all our savings on treatment, and then we go back to the beginning of the cycle again. We do that. We keep on doing it for the next 30 years, 50 years, and by the time we're retired, almost all of our vital organs are weak. All of our vital organs are down already. So in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time after retirement, Baba is dead, Mama is dead, or down with chronic illness. So know your limit. Understand that there's a need for work-rest balance. You work, of course, and you must rest, of course. So you must work and you must rest. These two are compulsory. So night rest especially, don't joke with night rest. Night rest is the most important form of rest to reverse illness. The sleep we have at sunset from 6 p.m., okay, is the best type of sleep to reset the body. Stop sacrificing night sleep for afternoon nap. You go for vigil all day. You are already 60 years of age, you are 70 years of age, and are still having night vigil every day. Monday vigil, Wednesday vigil. In the church, vigil that does not concern you. They say the vigil is for youth, you go there. Vigil is for this, you go there. Vigil is for people who are looking for the fruit of the womb. You go there. Go to vigil. You also have your own personal vigil at home, and you are 60, 70. You are killing yourself. You are killing yourself, and you feel because you have vigil yesterday that you have your sleep in the afternoon. They are not the same thing. The sleep we have at sunset is better at resetting our body than afternoon nap. Afternoon nap too is okay, but it's not as good, it's not as excellent as the sleep we have at sunset. They don't have the same effect. So resting is not laziness. So have a work rest balance. Okay. All right. So secret number 2, heal yourselves. The key to healing yourself is food swap. You are going to be swapping some of the food you eat, which are bad, for good food, good be well food. I call them be well food. We'll be swapping them. I'll show you the be well plate right now. Okay. So the number 1 eating mistake is that you don't follow this be well eating structure. Can you see the structure on the screen? Half of your plate should be vegetables and fruit. Then quarter of your plate whole grain, and quarter of your plate protein. So whole grain contains carbs as well. Okay, whole grain, that's where you have your carbs. That's quarter of your plate, and protein quarter, and then half, 50% of your plate should be vegetable. So when you want to eat swallow at night, your swallow should be very small, while the vegetable soup should be plenty. And when you're cooking vegetable soup, you should at least have 3 different leaves in your vegetable soup. 3 different leaves. You can put lettuce, spinach, and bitter leaf to make a soup. Okay, have a lot of vegetables is very, very important. That is the be well plate. So have a screenshot. So when you have 9-inch plate, half of it should be vegetables. Then quarter should be whole grain, which contains a carb, and then quarter should be protein. But instead of doing this, we always eat food that poisons us. Instead of eating the be well type of food structure, we go for food that poisons and kills us gradually. Like example of them are this you are seeing on the screen. Can you see people that go to buy those kind of things every time, especially for their children, even for themselves? Ultra refined carbohydrates. You see them at different grocery stores. You buy all of these chunks at the grocery stores. You know them. At the end of this class, I'll give you access to a guide on how to prepare your seasoning. We buy seasoning, artificial seasoning, milk, noodles, all this processed food, tin food, canned food, all of them. Ultra refined carbohydrates, they kill you, they destroy your colon, they destroy the digestive system, they destroy your gut, they destroy your immune system, they destroy your cardiovascular system, they destroy everything about you. Yeah, the side effect is crazy. Okay, very, very crazy. Right? Even some of them, colorants had been added, sweeteners added, emulsifier, different ones, preservative, thickener, flavor enhancer. Most of your soft drinks are not made from fruits. They are just flavored drinks. They are orange flavored drink, apple flavored drink. No fruit is in them. Okay. So apart from the additives that were added to them during processing at the factory, the farmers already added their own fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and different ones. Then the sellers also added their own. There are things that they add. For example, I will show you one. This video will show you how they make orange ripe immediately, instantly. Okay, the video will come up right now. Watch this woman. Watch what she's doing. Unripe oranges. She will pack these oranges into that bucket that contains the chemical. Look at it. Instantly, look at what happened to the chemical. Okay, look at, she's even staying away because the chemical was affecting her hand and her face. Look at what happened to the orange immediately. Look at it instantly. Instant ripening, and they take it to the market and say, doctor, you asked us to be taking fruit. And you buy five bottles of orange. Okay, look at what's happening. They add carbide to banana and all of this. Okay, so these are some of the things we are going to be addressing here. Another example of some of the food that poisoned you are these drinks. Can you see? We have different type of agbo. In fact, agbo right now is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease in Nigeria. Taking different agbo concoction. Okay, different things. All right, look at the soft drinks. Soft drink on its own is dangerous to your health. We now have fake soft drink. If you look at the picture on the right, you see these two soft drinks, these two bottles, they contain the same soft drink, the same flavor, but they have different color, different shades. One is lighter than the other. So these are the things you'll be taking over time that has been killing you gradually. There are more foods though. There are more foods that you take right now that poison your cells, that kills your body, that has been destroying you. So continue watching, and I'll also show you how to join my special group where I will show you more of them. So secret number 3 is to remove toxins. After doing the first 2, the third thing is to remove toxins. All of these things I've talked about, this drink I've shown you, different food we eat, that has led to a lot of toxins in our body system. The third step is to remove these toxins. Every harmful thing that has entered your mouth or has touched your skin leaves a toxin behind. All those things you've taken. He said, that you're not supposed to take something, but you took small. I just took small. Some people dilute soft drink, carbonated drink, soda drink, they dilute it so that it's still the same thing. It leaves a toxin. You took artificial seasoning, Maggi, also, it leaves a toxin. You took milk, it leaves toxin. As you're taking them, even as little as it is, it leaves toxin behind and it keeps on accumulating gradually. So imagine leaving dirty water in a cup. Very dirty water in a cup, you leave it for 2 weeks. Imagine what will happen. Start getting maggot and all. Exactly. So now think of accumulating toxins little by little gradually in your body throughout the years you've stayed on earth. Some of you have lived for 50 years on this earth. Some of you have lived 40, some of you 35, some of you 60, some of you 80, some of you 70. Imagine the gradual accumulation of toxins in your body over these years. That is one of the reasons why it's very difficult for you to reverse most of this chronic illness. I'll show you how your body looks like right now, accumulating all of these toxins over the year. Okay, I would like you to pay attention to this video that is about to come up on your screen. It's going to show you your gut. This is a normal gut. Look at it. This gut is clean. The colon is clean. Okay, this is your intestine. Look at how clean it is. Look at this person. This person is always having headache, chronic fatigue. It's always having it's always getting weak every time, and it's always having skin disorder, eczema, and all sorts. Look at how his colon is. Look at how dirty it is. Toxins over a period of time. This man is suffering from diabetes, obesity, joint pain, and nervous. Look at how his colon is. Look at the color. Look at the things walking around in his colon. Look at it. So that's accumulation of all of those toxins. This lady is just 21 years old. Just 21 years old. This person is 58. Look at what his colon looks like. So he's suffering from irregular heartbeats, hypertension. This one is suffering from breast cancer, chronic constipation. Look at the colon. Okay, so different toxins has been accumulating in your body, affecting your internal organs. Look at these 2 pictures. The one on the left is a healthy liver. The one on the right is a liver that has been affected by toxins. This one as well. Look at kidney that has been affected by different toxins. Okay, look at lungs that have been affected as well. The lung on the right is healthy, while the lung on the left, is healthy, while the lung on the right has been affected by toxin. Imagine. Okay, so the question right now is, how do you remove these toxins from your body, right? And that was the question that is on your mind. How do you remove these toxins from your body? Step 1, before I proceed, step 1, control what you put in your mouth and on your skin. Your mouth can lead to your death, and your mouth can lead to the reverse or the remission of your illness, depending on what you put in your mouth. That's why if you look at the spelling of the word diet, that's the food we eat. The first 3 letters in the word diet is die, D-I-E. If you look at the word death, D-E-A-T-H, that's death, passing away, losing our life. If you take away D at the beginning, letter D, and you take away letter H at the end, you have E-A-T left in the middle. That's it. So you can either eat yourself to D, disease, and eat yourself to H, healing. So control what you put in your mouth. Also control what you put on your skin. Example of what you put on your skin are the creams. Most times, if what you use for your skin is not edible, then it could be causing issues. Because on your skin you have pores, such that anything you use on your skin is some residue is going into your bloodstream. So all the creams you are using, all the soap you are using, the water you are using to bathe, some residue is going into your bloodstream. So if what you are using on your skin is poisonous, then it will affect you gradually. At the end of this class, I will show you a list of 100, even more than 100 creams and cosmetics that has been banned worldwide. These creams, more than 100, they've been banned worldwide in all of those good countries that cater for their citizens. But nobody is talking about it in Nigeria, and some of you are still even using it. I will show you a list of that. Okay, All right, so you control what you use for your creams and your shampoos. Okay, you also control the paste you use for brushing your teeth in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. Okay, if you look at the bottom of your toothpaste, the bottom of the tube, there are always 4 different type of marks. You can either have black mark, you can either have red mark, you can also have blue on some, and you can also have green on some. So when you're done with today's class, you can go and check your toothpaste, check the bottom of the tube, and look out for the colors. The black, if you have black at the bottom of your toothpaste, that is the worst one, followed by red. The good ones that you can still use are the ones that have blue and the ones that have green. Green is the best. Any toothpaste that has that green mark at the bottom is the best and is usually the most expensive, because that means it is made of herbal ingredients, pure herbal ingredients. Okay, so these are some of the things that leaves toxins in your body. Then your deodorant. A lot of people that use deodorants, your body spray, your antiperspirant contains aluminium, especially for women. It contains aluminium, which affects your body and leads to most especially breast cancer. So women, we always advise you to stay away from artificial deodorant. There are ways you can make body spray using natural stuffs. Okay, these are the things we teach on the group. Okay, so these are the things that leave toxins in your body. There are even more. There are plenty of these, but continue watching. I'll show you how to join my special group, and you also get a list of the toxic body products, about 100 creams and cosmetics that has been banned worldwide. Okay, now that you've known all of this, you've known how this toxin got into your body system that led to the problem that you have. Would you like to know what to do to remove this toxin from your body so that you can reverse your health condition and live a healthier life? Let me know in the chat. If you would like to know what you need to do right now, it has been confirmed right now based on what I've shown you so far that you've accumulated a lot of toxins for years and has been affecting you right now. And these are the main causes of your inability to reverse your chronic illness. Now, if you would like to know what you need to do to reverse this chronic illness by removing these toxins from your body, no matter how long they've been in your body, so that you can have a healthier life, be free from pains, be free from sickness, be free from constant use of drugs, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, because I'm about to show you something. I'm about to show you a big secret right now that you can't find anywhere. It's my big secret. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to be showing you this secret that you can use to remove toxins. It's Dr. Your secret. It's my own secret that you can't find anywhere. And for those of you who stay till the end of this class, I'm going to be offering this free toxin remover for free. I'm going to be giving you for free. Okay, but look at I'm going to be showing you a demonstration of how this works. Just watch, listen. All right, I want to show you the power of this tea. In here I have a glass of ordinary water, and this empty glass I'll be filling it with hot water, and I'll be getting some tea bag from the pack in here. Okay, get the first one, I dip it in, and I get the second one and I dip it in. Okay, so it's gradually extract. Can you see? Like the color is gradually changing. All right. Now in this first glass, I'll add some iodine. The iodine stands for everything that has gone into your body through the food you eat, through the water you drink, through the air you breathe in, free radical, everything that has gone into your body that is creating imbalance and that is creating some abnormalities, that is making you see symptoms and signs of different ailments. That's what this iodine stands for. Just drop a bit. Okay. And then these nodules. I'll take a part of nodules. In this demonstration, this nodule stands for the exact organ in your body that has been giving you issues, whether it's your heart, your eyes, your leg, your liver, your kidney, those parts of your body that you've been seeing signs and symptoms of things you don't want. This is what the nodule stands for. So this is what led to the problem. This is the organ that is affected. So once toxins are getting into the body organs, this is what happens. Okay, can you see what color this is changing to? So this is reaction. So that's how toxins get into our body, and they change the body's operation. They change how you sleep. They change your blood pressure. They change, the way your liver functions. They change the way your kidney functions. They change your general body functions, and they start changing everything. And you start seeing signs and symptoms of different illnesses. And for some people, these signs and symptoms have been in their body for a long period of time, like this. So in this case, if I continue to dip, it gets deeper. Okay, so this what happens in some people's body because they've been battling with some issues for years. Now, some of us have actually been on one medication or the other. We've been trying to, seek out for treatment one way or the other, but we've not been getting any, solution, any improvement. That is what this stands for. We've been using a lot of drugs, a lot of medications, a lot of treatment, and so on, but there is no change. The signs and symptoms still remain. Sometimes they could be changed for a day or a week, but the issues come back the next week. Can you see? There's no change. There's no change at all. The color still remains. Sometimes we could get relieved for a day or two or 1 month, but after a while, the issue comes back again. So we still keep on battling with the problem. Exactly. All right. So what this tea does is that it goes into the body system, and wherever it finds anything that is not supposed to be in your body, it makes it uncomfortable for toxins and all these things to stay in your body. So it makes sure it forces them out. Look at it. So it could be in the eyes, it could be in the leg, it could be in your blood vessels, it could be in your digestive system, in your reproductive system, and so on. It makes it uncomfortable for toxins to stay in the body. Can you see? Can you see that it is gradually bleaching out that color and turning the nodules back to its original state? So when it gets into your body, it takes away all those things that are not supposed to be in your body that is causing you issues and discomfort, and gradually change your system back to the way it was, when you were still healthy, gradually, and then you pick up from there. Okay? Can you see? It's gradually changing and eliminating the color. And if you look at the color, is not bleaching inside the tea. The tea does not give any room for toxins. So it's making it evaporate, go out one way or the other. So in our body, some of these toxins will come out from our body through the urine. Some will come out from our defecation. Some will come out through, our sweat. Some will come out through the menstruation, and so on. It just makes it uncomfortable for all of these things that have been disturbing you for years. It takes them off. It forces them out gradually. Can you see? So that's the power of this tea. Amazing, right? Yes. That's, Doctor, your secret to removing toxins. So if you wait to the end of this class, I'm going to be offering that toxin remover for free. I'm going to be giving you for free. But let me ask, have I tried in this class? Have I tried in this class? Have I tried? Have I tried? Okay. I've shown you a lot. I've done so much for you in this class. Yes, I know. I showed you the habits and everyday food that is preventing your cells from healing and causing your chronic issues from getting cured. I also showed you the food plate structure that unlocks the secret healing power of food. So with this food plate structure, you can, unlock the healing power of your body with just your diet and your food. I also showed you how to remove or how to destroy toxins to reverse the damage that it has been causing your body. Showed you how the toxin has been destroying your organs, the effect of these toxins, the effect of them on your organs, how you are accumulating them, and how to reverse them. And lastly, I showed you my practical secret to eject the causes of your health conditions out of your body instantly. So I've really done so much in this class. In fact, you can use everything I've shown you today, everything that you've learned so far, and in 90 days, your chronic illness will be arrested for sure. Everything which you've learned, everything you've jotted down, you can use them, and in 90 days, that's about 3 months, your chronic illness will be arrested. All you need to do is to move more and rest often, following the principle of exercise which I showed you, and you watch what you put on your skin, and avoiding the creams that I'm about to show you. I'm going to give you a list of that. Okay, that's free as well. I'll give you a list of about 100 creams and cosmetics that have been banned, so avoid them and watch what you put on your skin, and eat with the Be Well eating style, and then remove toxins regularly with the toxin remover which I showed you, which I'm going to be giving you for free at the end of this class. Okay, so and in 90 days, if you do all of this in 3 months, you will control and even reverse your chronic illness. Is that what you like? I'm sure that's what you like. Now, what is the next step? You may be wondering, what are the other foods that you take that is making your chronic illness hard to fix? I'm going to talk about what to eat, when to eat. People don't really talk about when to eat. There's a right timing for eating, and then how to eat. There's a way you eat. So even if you eat the right food, if you don't eat it at the right time, you have issues. If you eat the right food and you're eating it at the right time, if you don't eat it the right way, you have issues. So this is a 3 combination. You have to eat what is right, you have to eat when it's right, and you have to eat how it is right, if I put it that way. So that's the next step. And another step is how to remove the chemicals and bad food toxins already consumed. We've told you now that you need to stay away from this, you need to stay away from processed food, you need to stay away from artificial seasoning, you need to stay away from milk. Yes, you need to stay away from meat if you really want to reverse these issues. I told you my story. I had to stay away from flour food, stay away from meat, I stayed away from cold food. So you also have to stay away from these foods. You stay away from processed food, tin food, canned food, all of this. Okay, but some of you have consumed this food even up to now. You consumed them up to yesterday before listening to me right now. Okay, so how can you? So you might be asking yourself what you need to do to remove this chemical and the effect of this bad food and the toxins that you've already consumed, and how to get hold of the toxin remover, which I said I'm going to give you at the end. Okay, and then how can you consistently follow through on this? Because it's not just about doing. I have a lot of people who do, they get results, but after some period of time they fall back to the old habits and this problem comes back. So it's not just about how to do, it's not just about how to reverse or how to get improvement in your health just for a period of time. It's about how to do these things consistently, how to follow through consistently till you start getting results. I'm not just talking about results, permanent results, so that you can break free from all of this. Okay, so if you want more personal attention to help you get results, you want my personal attention, more like one-on-one, where I give you more attention to get results, then I have something for you. I have something that you will really, 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 really need. Okay, I've worked with so many people. I work personally with some of these people that are seeing their feedbacks on the screen right now. If you look at the screenshots on the left, this person is saying it is wonderful psychologically and spiritually. It's a wonderful psychological and spiritual testimony. Please help me put my picture if it is possible, so that people will know it's real. I was able to focus well while working with me personally based on their health. My eyes got improved and brighter. Okay, the pain on my right arm disappeared. The arthritis is gone. Eye issues, vision issue gone. Sight issue. The inability to walk and bend my left knee, that's arthritis, corrected. If I'm given another opportunity, I'll go for it again. God bless our Dr. Ayo. Amen. The one on the right is saying, I knew Dr. Ayo in August when a friend linked me to Living Healthy and Fine. Then they were preparing for August boot camp, so I joined the August boot camp. Since then, I have been participating in boot camps. I noticed in my health, number one, I don't toilet regularly before. I can stay 3 to 5 days without visiting the toilet, especially if I travel out of my house. But now I visit the toilet regularly like normal human, especially in the morning. 2, my left leg from the ankle down that have been swollen for over a year, now that has disappeared. I can sleep fine. Sleep alone is a big deal if you don't know. Even after the boot camp, I still continue with the menu, blah, 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 okay? All right, so these are people who have worked with me, gotten amazing results. Look at this woman as well. This woman's case is, special. Listen to what she has to say after working with me.
I'm Mrs. Falana Azizat Adironke. I've retired 12 years ago. I have a severe headache and highly hypertensive. My hypertension has been detected out since 1988 when I had my last born. I've been battling with it, and up to date until I get here, I've been going from one place to another to seek for appointments, at least to relieve me. But majorly what occurred during the sickness of my husband, I have palpitation, high one, that to be doing quick since 2019 precisely. So, and I've been using drugs, herbal, everything, but no improvement until alhamdulillah when I get here. So I've been placed on certain drugs, tea and all the rest, and by the grace of God, I've been seeing improvement. For now, I don't have a headache again, and my BP has been coming down little by little. At least I check it this morning. This morning I had 145/72. Previously, I've been having 190, 91, 198, 99, and all the rest, but it has been coming down. Even at times when I check it, I get 130, 70, 125, 70, and all the rest. And in addition, in this right leg, I've been battling with, I don't know what they call paja, numbness. But for now, with the machine and all the rest that I'm using, I'm happy. I'm happy, and I know automatically that I'll be highly relieved.
Isn't that amazing? Huh? Okay, I'll still talk about this woman before I end the class. Okay, see, my approach may not be for everyone. My approach may not be for everyone, but it is perfect for some of you. Listen to me right now. I would like to extend an invitation to join our upcoming cellular upgrade bootcamp. This is the bootcamp that these people who are giving their testimonials joined. So I'm opening the invitation to join the next cellular upgrade bootcamp for you. Now, is it okay to take some time to show you what this cellular upgrade bootcamp holds for you, what you stand to benefit? Is it okay? Let me know. If you permit me to go ahead to explain what it's all about, I will. If you do not, I will stop right here. Okay, let me know in the chat if it's okay to go ahead explaining some of these things in a couple of minutes. Okay, while I'm getting the response, okay, listen to some other feedbacks. Look at this person. It says, Dr. Ayo, thanks so much for the bootcamp. I saw changes. Oh, my stomach reduced, even my measurements reduced. That's the weight. As at when I started the camp, my measurement was 45, but as at yesterday, my measurement is 42, 41/42. Also, no headache, no tiredness. In fact, I've not used my drugs since when I've started the bootcamp, and my blood pressure is normal. Thanks to you, Dr. Ayo. Look at this other person on the right. The bootcamp was one of the best that I've taken part in. Ever since I joined, I became more disciplined. I have lost some weight, and I also lost some appetite. My blood pressure has really gone down. All the pains in my leg disappeared. I just love the way I look. I really love myself because I am more stronger to the glory of God. Can't wait for next week. God bless you, Dr. Ayo, and everyone in this bootcamp. It was really fun. Okay, we do this while you are having fun. The bootcamp, you are getting healed while having fun and getting motivated and getting, it is perfectly packed for you. Look, listen to somebody else. Okay.
My name is Fumiche Lowo. I'm diabetic, I'm hypertensive. I've been having a lot of joint pains, my waist and other parts of my body. But since we started this program, to the glory of God, I feel very much better. Most of the pains are gone. In fact, with the tea I drop in my eyes every night, before I can't read at all without my glasses. But when I went to the hospital yesterday, I was able to read. I was able to read much, very much, than not at all that it used to be. And all the pressure tests, about 4 of them, that my eye doctor did for me yesterday, he was so happy because he said, that mama, what did you do that all your pressure has normalized like this? I was just smiling. And to the glory of God, he was so happy. He thought it was the glaucoma eye drop he prescribed that is working. I did not disclose the secret to him. So it is good for us to be dropping it. I spend a lot of money, more than half of my feeding money every month, in buying drugs. And I've been pleading with God that he should help me so that I will be okay. And then the money I used to buy drugs, I will use it for something else. And I really appreciate, I thank God that I'm able to do a lot of things now. I can bend, I can do so many things on my own now that I couldn't do before. I'm so happy. Dr. Ayo, I am very happy and I'm grateful to you. You've been of good help to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Isn't that amazing? Imagine what you have to pay to actually help your health individually for these different health issues, blood sugar issue, diabetes, eyesight issue, pains. If you have to treat these problems individually, imagine what you have to pay. and you are getting, because this camp, what it does, it upgrades your cells, it wakens your body's power to heal. So every area where you're having issues gets, improvement, gets touched. Okay. So the 10 days camp, cellular upgrade camp, is for 10 days. Here it is a transformative online camp. It is online, yeah, and it is designed specifically for individuals who have battled chronic illness issue over the years and are trying to and are tired of relying on medications with little to no results. It's also designed for people who want to maintain their health. You don't have a chronic health issue yet, but you want to maintain your health, you want to preserve your health so that you don't get to that extent. It's also for you. The camp regimen is a groundbreaking fusion. It's a combination of African traditional medicine and traditional Chinese medicine. If you look at the picture on the right, that was me in China. Okay, making research because I started visiting blue zone regions. These are regions in the world where people live the longest. Learning and researching and finding out what they do, what are the things they do apart from genetics, what are the things they also do that enhances their life, that makes them enjoy their life and make them live long. So some of this information which I've been able to get, these are not things that was gotten online. That was a workshop in China. I went there. This is a factory. This is a biotechnology factory, making my researches and going there to know what are they doing in these blue zones that are making them live long. Okay, and not making them having some of these issues that we have right now. Most of these chronic issues. So the camp regimen is a combination of African traditional medicine and traditional Chinese medicine that has been combined scientifically to help you fight health issues that are caused by free radicals, poor blood circulation, nutritional deficiency, hormonal imbalance, blocked channels, inflammation, decline in organ function, and all sorts. And this regimen will lead to a holistic upgrade. I mean, holistic, general, your body from head to toe, an upgrade in your health from the cellular level. Okay, that is what the Dr. Ayos 10 days cellular upgrade bootcamp is all about. Now, here is what you get inside the bootcamp. Firstly, you will get, for the 10 days, you will get daily instructions on what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat. Okay, you'll be getting instructions. We're not leaving you to eat whatever you like. We'll tell you what to eat in the morning, what to eat in the afternoon, what to eat in the evening. We'll tell you when to eat your breakfast, when to eat your lunch, when to eat your dinner, and we'll tell you how to eat these foods. Okay, you also get an elimination diet to help you reboot your hormone operation. You're also going to be getting specialized exercises to help you clear all blockages. Okay. Also, you get proven acupuncture, proven acupressure to help you release the healing energy that has been locked inside you. You have the healing energy, the healing power. It will help you unlock it, to help you release it. And as well, you get group support so that you can be accountable. Okay. People who have been on the call consultation with me, 30 minutes with me is 15,000 as of today. 30 minutes consultation with me is 15,000 naira. But in this bootcamp, you're going to be getting support for the 10 solid days so that you can be accountable. Oh, I'm feeling this. Okay, this is what you should do for the 10 so that you get that result which you came from. So the total value of this is 80,000 naira on its own. All right. That is what this woman that I showed you our testimonials earlier on, that's what she paid. Now, this is her story. She had this hypertension issue. It started in 1988, and on the average, she spends about 16,000 naira for drug every month. Now, let's do a calculation. If she spends 16,000 naira on drug every month, so times 12 months for a year, times 36 years, because from 1988 up to now is about 36 years. That means she has spent nothing less than 6.9 million naira. Okay, 6.9 million naira with no result. No result. It was until when she met me since 1988. She kept on buying this drug, and when she goes back to the hospital, they just increase the dosage for her or they change the drug for her. Just keep on using drug till she retired, even after retirement, with no permanent result until she met me. Now, let me ask you, which would you rather have? Which would you rather go for? Is it A, where you spend 6.9 million naira like that woman, and you keep on treating yourself with no permanent results, spending money every time, or your pension, your gratuity, or your income on, it's not even about the income. It's even about the side effect. The side effect of the drugs you are using and the lack of peace of mind. You don't have that peace of mind that you are healthy. You can't travel without you trying to remember to pack your drugs and all of this. You are living on drugs. Is that what you want? Or you go for B, or you rather go for B, where you just spend just 80,000 naira in this boot camp and you have holistic reboots in just 10 days and you live a healthier life with no side effects. Which one would you go for? A or B? Because I have some good news for you. Which one would you go for? Let me know in the chat. A or B? Okay, so I have 8 solid good news for you. 8 good news and 1 bad news. I won't lie, I have 1 bad news as well. But 8 good news. So let me start with the good news, right? Or should I start with the bad news? Okay, let me start with the good news. Good news number 1. All of these benefits of the boot camp: daily instruction on what to eat, how to eat, and when to eat; elimination diet to reboot your hormone operation; specialized exercises to clear up blockages; proven acupressure to release healing energy; and that group support that all my patients have gotten that help them reverse their chronic illness. If you join my camp before 6 a.m. tomorrow, you are not going to be paying 80,000 naira. You are only going to be paying just 50,000 naira. Only 50,000 naira. Okay, this is a special offer just for you today. Just for you today. Others that you've seen their testimonials paid this whole amount of money, but you are going to be paying only 50,000 naira if you can join before 6 a.m. That is good news number 1. I still have 7 more. Should I continue? Good news number 2. Remember that toxin remover that I showed you earlier on? Okay, you are going to get it for free. The toxin remover is called anti-lipid cleanser. No one, has the permission. No one has the right to, distribute this. Only Dr. Wire. Just me. Okay, and it's worth 20,000 naira in value. Yes, it's worth 20,000 naira in value. So if you join the camp, if you pay before 6 a.m., you are going to be getting this for free. You're not going to be paying 20,000 naira for this. You get this for free as an added bonus for fast action. Yes, I showed you. Remember, I showed you the power and the demonstration earlier on. That is not all, though. Should I continue? All right. You're also going to be getting this powerful fructo-gut reactivator. Okay, these are not things you find on the shelf. Fructo-gut activator. This worth 20,000 naira on its own. Okay. Remember, all medication you use, remember they go through your digestives. When you take drugs, when you swallow drugs, they go through your stomach, for processing. So now some digestive knock out the power of your medication. So when you swallow them, the condition of your stomach, the condition of your digestive system can, affect, even in fact, it has been affecting the power of some of the medications you have been using. And this makes you see no results. In fact, it can also cause drug resistance, whereby you use drug and your body resists it. So this fructo-gut reactivator will help you clean your gut. Remember the gut video I showed you earlier on? It will help you clean your gut, clean your colon, clean your intestine instantly, so that whatever you are going to be making use of, whatever steps you are going to be taking in the camp, is going to get straight into your body and get you healed instantly. It will also feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. We have beneficial bacteria, we have harmful bacteria. I've talked about that one previously, okay, in the previous classes. So it will feed the beneficial bacteria so that it can create a balance in your gut. And once your gut has a balance, man, you are 50% healed already from whatever complaints you have, okay? And with this fructo-gut reactivator, it's going to be forcing your health into a reset mode. It will force your body into a reset mode and getting it back to life instantly. Okay, this is a reactivator, and this is the first time I'm adding this to the regimen. And I'm not even selling this. Okay, it's worth 20,000 naira in value, but I've decided to give it out for free if you join the camp before 6 a.m. Okay, 6 a.m. before 6 a.m. Yes, you get this also for free. Another good news number 4. You are going to be getting this wood vinegar detox patch. This is going to, extract all the toxins, free radicals, and lipid out of your body overnight through the biggest pore in your body, which is under the sole of your leg. So it can be placed in any part of your body where you're having pain. If you're having pains in your knee, you can place it there. If you're having pains in your back, you can place it there. If you're having swellings, you can place it there. Inflammation, you can place it there. And you can also place it under your feet on the sole to help you extract all the toxins, reduce inflammation, extract free radicals, and lipid out of your body, and it leads to quick relief. Okay, so you are also going to be getting this for free. This worth 5,000 naira, but I'm not selling this. I'm giving it to you for free if you join the camp, if you pay for the camp before 6 a.m. Okay, also you will get free nationwide delivery. Now, in Nigeria right now, think of the cost of transportation. Just think of the cost of transportation. You know how high it is in the country, okay? But we don't want you to bother or stress yourself about this. So we've made a deal with one of the leading logistic company in Nigeria. They will get these things that we've promised to you for free. They will get it delivered to you, to your doorstep, to your house, your doorstep, to whatever address you provide within the country at no cost. Zero cost. You're not paying us. Even if you live in Zambia, even if you live in Borno, even if you live in whatever, anywhere, Kwara, Lagos, Ogun, Lokoja, Kogi, anywhere, Nasarawa, Kaduna, Port Harcourt, Bayelsa, Imo, Abia, Ekiti, wherever you live, this will get delivered to you as long as your address is on the map. You deliver it to your doorstep at zero cost. We are going to be delivering in batches, okay? So you are not going to be paying anything. If you join the camp, if you pay for the camp before 6 a.m. Now, that is not all. So people always ask, okay, so after the 10 days, how do we maintain the results? That is where this comes handy. I've created this post-camp diet planner for you. It is an ebook that you can download on your phone. Okay, it is comprehensive and straightforward. It is a diet planner for you to continue with after the camp. It tells you what you need to do, foods you need to follow, how you need to eat after the camp, so that you can maintain the results which you get. You can maintain the results you get in the camp. Okay, we don't just want you to get results for 10 days and after 10 days, your condition gets worsened back. No, it will guide you after the camp what you need to do. You can also book a call with me. Of course, that is paid for after the camp for a one-on-one consultation. But this is going to guide you on how to eat, what to do after the camp. That is not all, though. I said I have 8 good news for you. Okay. Good news number 7. Look at this. This wellness cheat sheet. In this cheat sheet, it's an ebook, combination of ebooks, 3. Okay, 2 ebooks and 1 video. Okay. This contains all the vitamins that human being need. All the vitamins that you need. It is listed in this ebook, and from the food you can get it. So with this ebook, you don't need to rely on supplements. It tells you all the vitamins you need and foods that you can eat to get the vitamins naturally. It also tells you all the minerals you need as human beings to live healthy life, and foods that you can eat, natural foods that don't have side effects that you can eat to get those minerals. And the last thing, there's a video in this cheat sheet that will teach you how to prepare seasoning. Natural seasoning, whereby you don't need to use Maggi or all this chemical anymore. Natural seasoning that you can use at home. You can prepare it yourself at home using natural ingredients. Okay, so this costs 5,000 naira, but if you pay to join the camp before 6 a.m., you are also getting this for free. This is not for sale, it is for free. Okay, good news number 8. I'm going to be giving you a PDF, a list of 100 body creams and cosmetic products that has been banned in the whole world, except from Nigeria. They've been banned in all of these countries, all of these advanced countries, but they are still bringing it into Nigeria, and some of you are still using it. Some of you are using some of these products that have been banned, and you don't know. And that's some of the reasons why you've been unable to control or reverse your chronic illness. I'll give you a list of 100 plus, more than 100 banned body creams and cosmetic products so that you know what to run away for. This worth 5,000 on its own, but I'm going to be giving you for free if you join the boot camp before 6 a.m. Okay, so this is what you get inside the boot camp: daily instructions on what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat; elimination diet to reboot your hormone operation; specialized exercises to help you clear all blockages; proven acupressure to release healing energy; group support so that you can be accountable. Then bonuses, you have the anti-lipid cleanser, the gut reactivator, the detox patch, free nationwide delivery, post-camp diet planner to guide you after the camp on what you do, then a cheat sheet to let you know all the minerals and vitamins that you need, and from the food you can get it from naturally so that you don't need to rely on supplements, and then a video on how to prepare your own natural seasoning at home without relying on artificial seasoning. Okay, and then a list of 100 banned body creams that you have to avoid today. All of this as a special offer for just 50,000 naira. Now, if you delay in making decision about joining this camp, even if we decide not to increase the price, the exchange rate and the inflation in the country will affect the cost of production, whether we like it or not. It will affect the cost of running, whether we like it or not. So the price might become super expensive by the time you are back, by the time if it takes too long to make a decision. Okay, you know what's happening in the country right now. When you buy something for this price, in the next 2 days that's increased, in the next 1 day that's increased, exchange rate is just going up and coming down, going up and coming down, and it's affecting. So even if we do not, if we decide not to increase the price, these things will affect the cost of production of some of these things you are getting, and the cost of running. Okay, so by the time you are back, all of these things will be more expensive. And let's even forget about inflation or exchange rate or whatever. No, if you prioritize other things ahead of your health, remember, the more time you waste in treating yourself, the more critical your health becomes. The more time you waste, the more delay you have, the more critical your health becomes, and that becomes more dangerous. And when your health becomes, more critical, when it deteriorates the more, you will need more resources, more money, more funding, more time, more attention to treat yourself more than what you are supposed to part away with today. So I know one thing for sure: if you are alive with a better health, you can do other things. Every other thing you plan for, you can do if you have a better health. But if your health is in a critical stage, none of this big plan that you have would be achieved though. So you will feel bad because you could have done more, but your health would have given up finally by then. So now is the time for you to join the bootcamp so that we can start the journey to your recovery together. Right now is the time. Okay? So imagine what life can be when you finally eliminate your chronic illness. You can finally do all the things you have missed. You can stop wasting all your money on drugs. You can finally live without fear, without discomfort, without pain. And you can finally live the life you truly want. Okay? Your destiny is to live long enough to see your great grandchildren. Look at these people. Look at these parents. They saw their children, their grandchildren, their great grandchildren, their great grandchildren. Your destiny is to live long like that. So that is why this is very important. Making the decision right now is very important. Just like my client who came from my free class like this, joined the bootcamp, and he achieved this result. He had been having diabetic ulcer for 12 years. The leg wound did not heal for 12 years. But joining this bootcamp, after 90 days, the leg healed, and everybody who had left him came back. Okay? So good health is worth more than money. But to you, is it worth it if all of these things you get in this bootcamp, if it helps you restore your health, whereby you can live happily with your loved ones for a long time without having any health challenge that drain your bank account? Is it worth it? If yes, the details to make your payment is on the screen right now. The details to make your payment is on the screen right now. That is the details. And after making that payment, there is a phone number below where you can send a screenshot of your payment to on WhatsApp. Not call. Send it to that phone number on WhatsApp. Okay? On WhatsApp, and you'll be attended to instantly. Okay? Do what you have to do right now. Do what you have to do instantly. Okay? Now, let me go to the bad news. All these bonuses that I've explained, all these bonus, good news number 1 up to good news number 8, all of them will expire by 6 a.m. And the price to join this bootcamp will increase. So this is a time-bound offer. Okay? All of them will expire by 6 a.m. So all you have to do right now is to take a screenshot of the screen right now, because the payment detail is on the screen, the bank detail is on the screen, and the WhatsApp number that you are to send a screenshot of your payment to as message is also on the screen. So take a screenshot of the screen right now, make that payment, then the evidence of your payment, the alert or whatever evidence your bank gives you, make a screenshot of it and send it via WhatsApp to that phone number below the screen so that you can be onboarded right away. So do this right now and let me know. Okay? This right now. Again, this is what you get. You get all of this on the screen. Daily instructions on what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat. Elimination diet to reboot your hormone operation. Specialized exercises to clear up blockages. Proven acupressure to release healing energy. And then the group support is important. Group support is important. The group support alone is 50,000 naira. I told you, to book a call consultation with me for 30 minutes, it is 15,000 naira for 30 minutes. But I'm going to be on the group with you for 10 solid days. Okay, so this is worth more than what you are parting away. It is an investment in your health. All right. So let me put up the payment details again. That's it below the screen. Now, what next? After payment, what you need to do after payment, WhatsApp your name and the screenshot of your payment to that phone number on the screen so that we can get your delivery details. Please, no call. Just send WhatsApp message and you'll be attended to instantly. The date when the camp is going to start will be announced to those who make payment. We want it comfortable for everybody. Okay. You will also be sent the bonuses in batches, so be patient enough. We'll be sending it in batches. In Lagos, batch 1, batch 2. Akwa Ibom, batch 1, batch 2. Zamfara, batch 1, batch 2. Ogun, batch 1, batch 2. Abia, batch 1, batch 2. All of those states in batches, so be patient. But once you make your payment and you send your name and the screenshot of your payment, you'll be asked for your delivery details. Just be rest assured they are going to get your bonus. Okay. Also, for those who are asking if they need any other thing for the camp, you don't need any other thing for the camp except for the food items that you will eat during the 10 days. And once your payment is confirmed, we are going to be sending you a list of the foods that are going to be eating, because you are going to be guided. You are not eating whatever you like. Okay. We're sending a list of what you will eat day 1, what you eat day 2 up to day 10. So you just get that and then we are ready to go. So the details to make your payment is right below on the screen right now. Okay. People are asking, where will the camp hold? The boot camp is 100% online. Okay. You are not to converge anywhere. Okay. You are not converging anywhere. It's online. So you will be able to participate wherever you are, since it is online. So there's no fear of you having to leave your place to come somewhere. No, we are doing it 100% online. The regimen in the camp has been curated in a way that it doesn't affect your schedule. Yes, you can go to work while on the camp. Yes, it has been created that it does not affect your schedule, your work. No. Only a little slight adjustment is needed, e.g., the food you'll be eating. Okay, but it does not affect your work. So make the payments right now. The payment details is on the screen, the bank details, and the phone number to send evidence of your payment. All right. Who can't join? Who are those people who are not allowed to join this camp? If you are the type of person who won't follow instruction, don't join this camp. This camp is not a do as you like program. You follow instruction. We'll give you instruction to the letter and you follow. If you are the type of person who believes that your health condition is a spiritual attack, don't join this camp. Okay. If you are looking for a magic pill, don't join this camp. This camp is going to upgrade your health, and this will ignite your body's healing ability, and you start getting recovery. It's not going to perform magic. Okay. So if you are looking for a magic pill, please don't join. And if you are under intensive care, this camp is not for you. If you're under intensive care, this camp is not for you. The payment details is right there on the screen for you to do what you have to do. Remember, all the bonus expires by 6 a.m. and the price triples. So make that payment right now. Do what you have to do, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay. Cheers. Thanks for staying with me up to this point. I'll see you inside. All right. I'll leave this on the screen for you to make a screenshot right now so that you can do what you have to do. Make your payment. All right. I remain Dr. Ayo. See you in the group.